Genie Award 올해 가수는 팡팡.
So where are you guys?
We're at the Genie Music Awards.
What for?
For the literally the Genie Music Awards. What do you mean, what for? Hey, I'm Nichola.
Hi, I'm Hugh.
And this is our son Yule. 2 nights ago we went to the
NBC Genie Music Awards.
and how was it?
It was amazing. We
Amazing.
actually saw BTS.
We were in a very special spot right near the front, right where the artists walked up to get their awards, and right near BTS and other K-pop groups.
Twice, 101, Charlie Puth.
Hey! Make sure you subscribe for videos about living in Korea, Korean culture, K-pop, and being an intercultural family. Okay, first there's something very serious that I need to address, especially for people that are watching us for the first time. Obviously, we are very different. We're not a usual couple. You know, you can look at us and see that we're different, and so this can be hard in our life, but we make it work, right? I am an icon fan, and you are.
BTS ARMY.
And this can be hard in a marriage, right?
It is.
But we make it
But
work.
everyone knows, you know, BTS is the best.
Excuse me. Beep. But yes, we make it work in our marriage, in our relationship. We are from 2 different fandoms, but we are a strong, happy married couple.
Yes, but BTS is even a little bit more strong.
Beep. So we went to the Genie Music Awards, and we were in a really special section. So it was called like the supporter section.
Yeah.
And we're in front of the main crowds, and then we're right in front of where the artists are sitting, all the artists. So there was like BTS, Twice, 101, like Stray Kids were there.
Charlie Puth,
Yeah, there was, I think, a few other groups as well. So
Momoland,
it was-
Hage.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was very exciting to be in that spot. But like, how were we able to be there? I think a lot of people are wondering that. How do you get to be in that position?
I think you need to know someone, or they pick someone, but you need to be there when they are looking for. So it's like kind of luck,
Connections, right?
luck
Yeah.
and connection.
Yeah, and so for us it was sort of like knowing the right people, but then also being YouTuber can help as well. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a huge YouTuber, but if you're part of the YouTuber sort of community, then you're more likely to get these opportunities too. So a lot of people were YouTubers, and some people were like friends of like producers at the network as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Waiting to go in. Hello. Hello. Other YouTubers here.
They're all busy there. Say hi.
Hi. Like you said it to yourself. Is this the food for the artists? All these musicians going in. What do you guys have? Yours is upside down. So we have to wave these. What about the other groups? What are the police over here for? What are they for? They're lining up to see BTS. Maybe, yeah. So when we went in, it was before everybody else, and they were still doing the rehearsal.
Yep.
So this was really interesting, seeing what was happening like before the show, how they set up for a very big award show like this. So they're practicing stuff at the moment, right? So we've come in, and there's some dancers and stuff practicing.
This is VIP, I think.
Yeah, this is where they'll sit over here. That's where the artists sit.
Can you film me?
Over here. You were on the stage!
Not on the stage anymore.
Oh my god! So I guess that's where they sit.
there's gonna be something in here too.
Oh, fans will be in here, I guess, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be
Fans will be there.
and we'll be here.
It's weirdly quiet before everybody comes in. So this is what it's like coming into an award show sort of before everybody else has come in. And I think we're right sort of where like the idols are going to be, like right in front there. No other fans have come in yet. And there's still people sort of practicing on the stage like that. This is the stage that BTS will walk on.
네, 첫 번째 시생활 부문. 오늘 많이 기다리셨을 것 같습니다. 첫 시상은
Actually, it was like kind of first experience for me, like all the setting up things, like because when you go to a concert, you see everything is set up.
Yeah.
But it's before everything's set up, they do rehearsal, and you watch these things.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Actually, the step was pretend that like
They made-
감사합니다, thank you for giving me this
They made one
award.
of the male staff pretend to be twice.
이미 음악 참여하는 경험이 있거든요. Yes or yes. 예, 일단 축하드리겠습니다.
And what was the host name?
전현무.
Yeah, so he's quite famous in that. So like we all, you know, got to see him practicing in that. So that was really cool.
자, 이어서 여러분 원어원! 강자님 반가워요. 예. thank you.
So then after a while, all the main fans came in, and I think the most negative thing about the whole experience was the look the fans gave us when they realized that we were in front of them in a very special section.
And
They were not happy.
yeah, very not happy.
So the reason that we were there in that spot was because they need to have fans that are very close to the artist. So as they go up and get the award, they're like, you know, they touch our hands. So there's some positive fan interaction. But if you had the mass of fans behind the barrier that close, it would be very dangerous for the fans and the artists. So they have like a few people where we were there. So we were given special banners and we had to cheer and sort of interact with the artists as they went up, but you wouldn't be able to have just all the normal fans like crushed up like right that close to the artists, because it would be a big safety issue. So that's why we were there doing that. So because of where we got to see where the artists were, like they were coming in and they were finding their seats, and we were very, very close to them seeing that.
So they couldn't even hear my voice like this. Really, like this. They hear it really like less than 10 meters.
Yeah.
So if I say Jimin, Redmond, RM, they can hear my voice like really close.
Did you do that?
I mean, I didn't, but others did. And then I took a photo and I was filming, and
Yeah.
it was all in the shots.
Different spots actually. Like we didn't sit together because you wanted to be closer to BTS because you're BTS ARMY, and I wanted a more sort of general spot where I could see sort of overall and that. So you were very, very close to BTS, right?
Yeah, not only BTS, everybody.
Everybody there.
Twice was even closer.
Yeah. Did you say anything to the artists, or you were just like
I said,
Hi.
beautiful.
to BTS?
cool. Yeah, they are beautiful. And 사랑해요.
So I was in a
It's
position.
like dream.
Yeah, I was in position more where I was sort of like middle of the walkway. So as they came up and they touched our hands like that, we had our hands out for them to touch. So that was really exciting. And I had like friends like that like really, really big BTS fans being like, I saw you touching Jimin's hand, I saw you touching this member's hand. So it was very, very bizarre in the moment. So of course all the artists that were winning awards had performances as well. And now our spot wasn't as great to see performances because actually a lot of spots there weren't great because the stage was so high. So it was sort of like a payoff of like you're really close to the artists and everything, get to interact with them, but you might not be able to see the performances as well. As I mentioned, I'm an iconic. Icon is my #1 group, and they weren't there. So really the only fans that are there are the fans, like the stands of the other groups. So because like why would you you wouldn't really go unless your group is going to be there. And of course there was like a huge majority were BTS fans. But iKON were actually up for an award. But there was no iconics in the crowd, and they actually won like the hip hop award, and so me and Lara were really the only ones like cheering like that. Yeah, there we go. So that's not an indication of that, like, oh, nobody likes iKON. It's just like the fans of the groups that are there performing are the fans that are there. So when iKON do other award shows, you will see how many iconics are in the crowd. Like, the crowd is not an accurate representation of, like, K-pop population, Korean population. Yeah. So the really cool thing about going in early and being in this spot, like we could move around in our spot as well, so we saw everything that was happening, and like it is a big deal to put these award shows on, right?
It's amazing.
So you were right near some cameramen, so did you see how hard they had to work?
They had to just stand up and then check every single person's face and like all these things, because like it was kind of like a long time, like about 3 hours and a half. They just film all
and standing the whole time with this big
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah, it was a really hard work for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on.
Yeah,
right?
that's why when I film something and some shot, I shot of the cameraman's butt as well.
That's right, I saw that. Thank you, cameraman's butt. So of course BTS were the biggest stars, they're the biggest K-pop group, in the world. So there was a very big focus on them. And they did like the last final performance and that, right?
Of course, they deserve.
Yeah, and then they were the last ones
Number
to sort
one.
of like walk off the stage and everything like that. Yeah.
BTS. I'm proud of you.
You were so, after this experience, I mean, because you were sort of like, mid-level BTS fan, you're like, oh, I like them, but
I'm
you
a big
weren't.
fan of BTS.
So after that, you became like converted to like a big fan.
Because I can see they enjoying this performance and these things. Like, it's not like, I just do it for, making more fans or something. They just really enjoying the moment. And I really like it and respect that. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was really impressed. I was impressed with like how beautiful they are in real life. Like so charismatic, so beautiful, so beautiful.
Looking at them like this really close, and then like, wow.
Yeah. Also, they were very charismatic, and they were very, like interactive with fans and that.
Yeah.
It was like really lovely to see. They seemed very genuine and nice and like happy to be there. So it was very, very cool to see.
I'm mid-30s, but I didn't know that I really like and enjoy like becoming fan girl mode. Like I'm a fanboy. I'm not ashamed about this.
Yeah.
You know, it's why I like. They're amazing, so I like it. So I don't. I'm not afraid of other people criticizing or whatever these things because
you were strong in your masculinity.
yes, I am. You know, I'm a very strong man, but I like it. So what?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't want people to think like, you're in the mid-30s, so you need to like something
Serious.
serious or something.
Yeah.
No, this
I think
is serious. They are really good.
Yeah, you should
I-
be able to like K-pop at any age.
Really, I wanna, you know, do more things about BTS.
You were saying that you want to learn some of the dances as well.
Oh, I wish. And I really want, if there's another BTS concert or
You want to
something,
go.
I'm planning to go. I will be so happy. I know how to get the tickets, so.
Alright, so maybe concert vlog coming from Hugh.
인기 가수에게 수여하는 올해 베스트셀러 아티스트 한편한 대중들의
So a big thank you to our friends for like giving us the opportunity to be in that section at a music awards. It was our first experience like that, so it was very, very cool and very, very exciting.
Very exciting.
And we did shoot a lot of footage, and we have a lot of footage of sort of just BTS sitting there, so I thought maybe we could just show that footage now for all you BTS fans. So here you go.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
And subscribe.
Subscribe and follow the social media, and there's comics about our life on the blog, and we'll see you later. Bye.